This is a spoken word poem inspired by Neil Hilborn's The Future. If you like this, I suggest you check that out. It's called My Voice. Right off the bat, I know that the very first thing I want to say is the very worst thing I could want to say. So I throw that out and try again. But the second thing is also the worst thing, and so that goes out too. At the third thing, I get scared, and at the fourth, I start to wonder exactly how many worse things there are to say in the English language. Apparently as many as I can think of. Somewhere in the back of my head, there's a 7th grader who has suddenly forgotten that he has vocal cords, but is all too aware of his tongue because it's tied in knots around his teeth. Like a kid leaving for sleepaway camp for the first time. No, I don't want to go. Don't make me talk to her. See, growing up, I was always the weird kid. But there's weird and then there's weird. So get this, I was the kid who was so weird that nobody wanted to bully me. There were no names, no hitting, no lunch money, just quiet exclusion and avoidance, even from the nice ones. And in that screaming silence, I read instead words round my head, swirling down into the drainpipe of my mind until one day I started talking back. So I learned to work magic with my voice, my hands, my words. I learned how to turn a phrase on a dime into a magic spell to stop time. The 3rd grader learned the names of the Pokemon because he was going to use them. The 5th tore sunstones from shadow zones. The 10th could catch a vampire with every passing twilight and hold it up against the dying night and say, "See, I sparkle too, sometimes, when nobody's looking." I learned to move mountains with my voice. My words built empires, burned suns because I didn't have a choice. I was cool, I was suave, but I was nothing unless I had my voice. And right now I'm drowning. There's an ocean spilling from her, and I can't feel my lungs, and for some reason all I can think of is the names of the 151. Somehow I don't think she'll be impressed that I know that Gyarados is number 130. My words are nothing, and so I am nothing, and I never realized how good it would feel to be nothing. To feel quiet for the first time since I learned to wield my words like a weapon. I don't have to be brave, I don't have to be special, I can be. And it doesn't matter who I wrote this for, because she will never hear this. I have no voice to speak it with. But if by some miracle you're listening to this, whoever you are, I wrote it for you. Even if I don't know you yet, even if I've never seen you before. So if you're listening, I need a little help, so I can know what these words are for, because I can't find my voice. So would you help me capture a metaphor?